Hello, my dear friends. I'm Dr. Jesse Jackson III. I'm the best-selling author and facilitator of the Don't Kick 'Em Out book and training series. Thank you and welcome. Speaking to my coworkers all over this country, that we have graciously come to the end of another school year. I know everywhere, all within our program, the over 100 plus schools that were in our program, districts and schools that were in our program, they witnessed and went through their most challenging year, where the trauma of society has entered that building, whether it's coming through the students, whether it's coming through the staff, or whether it's coming through administration. It has been a very challenging year that has graciously come to an end. However, even in spite of all of these challenges, we still have seen schools maintain these storms, seen schools to be able to be resilient, to make plans and have the consistency and persistence to get through these tough and challenging times. The thing that's going to be most important more than ever before is going to be leadership's approach to the issues that come up. Notice what I'm saying. Leadership's approach. And so the thing that I am going to continue as we focus on 2023 right now, the thing that I'm going to continue to coach schools hard on is understanding leadership's approach. One thing that's going to be big time about leadership approach this year is going to be behavior. So if you are one of student behavior, as we see an escalation in trauma, you're going to see an escalation in negative behavior. What is going to be your saving grace? Proaction. What is going to be your saving grace? Improving the relational qualities within your organization. Now, notice what I did not say. I did not say improving relationships with students. Relational quality. See, listen to me. See, I'm not a cliche guy. I'm not a trendy guy. My advisement has been consistent for 17 years. Relational improvement. That means from the top down. That is an improved relationship between my school board and my superintendent. A relational dynamic from my superintendent to that central office, to my central office, to those principals, to their secretaries, to those teachers, to their students, to those students, to their parents, parents to the teacher. Relational. That is something that you have to develop, man. Relationships. I mean, building relationship skills, that's like a life skill. That's a personal development skill. That is not something you cannot tell a teacher to build a relationship with a kid when they don't even have good relationships with their own children. Most of them, let's say some, they don't have good relationships in their own personal marriages and things like that. Do you know what the number one deficit is in the teacher adult culture? Man, we're having problems in our marriages. We're having problems with our own kids. So how can you ask an adult who is struggling in these areas, go out and do it with a kid that might not be likable, may not be sociable, and may not want no help that day? What has given us a distinct advantage over these years is I am willing to confront the truth, not speak the truth, because that's really a waste of energy. There's a lot of people that's telling the truth, but they don't change nothing. Now, I'm willing to confront the truth. And never forget this. You will never correct what you are unwilling to confront. So this is why my program's not for everybody. This is why over the course of a phenomenal, stellar career that has taken me to the top of education, to the largest, most powerful districts, state superintendents, people who work for the president, like literally through COVID, my phone texting with people of great power. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? It's those relationships, man. That's why I went there, because they know when it's a bad situation or a situation that's very serious, I can call this guy. He loves me. He's going to level with me. He's not going to do patty cake. He's not going to give me cookie cutter advice. This guy's a real friend. He's a real advisor. He loves his students. He loves those teachers he works for. I work for those teachers. When I go to those trainings and I spend that time with the teachers, I work for those teachers. I care about their career. I care about their outcome. Why? Because they are typically the only hope those kids have. I care about those families when I do those family PDs, when they had me with hundreds of people, parents during COVID this past year, talking to parents because we can't get them in the room, but I'm talking to them on Zoom and I'm giving them parental guidance, parental advice in the worst time in world history. See, this is what we're saying. If you're unwilling, you're not going to correct anything you're unwilling to confront. Sometimes our parent relationships are just absolutely no good. We don't want to deal with them. Why? Because somebody wants to be liked. Nobody wants to be seen as an unpopular figure. And guess what, guys? I'm one of the most popular people in the world. Guys, I don't seek notoriety. I'm not seeking views. Do you realize for a decade, our server with videos was not through YouTube or one of those ones that you could publicly see the numbers. The only people who seen who was clicking our videos was our internal server. Hundreds of thousands of views. I don't do this for notoriety. I don't do this for Twitter followers, fake Twitter followers, fake social book energy. And on the snap, and my management said, you got to send a post every day. I told them, it ain't gonna happen. I'm busy. I don't care about that crap. Get out of here with that, man. I'm busy. No, I do this for the people, man. For the teacher, for that first year principal, for that first year suit, for that school board that wants to leave a legacy. I'm totally invested in the people. For the kid that's from a background where he's not getting or she's not getting support, where they don't have confidence in themselves, where the trauma got them overwhelmed, where they thinking about giving up and that life ain't been good to them. Think don't nobody love them. See, that's why I'm in it. Not sure what everybody else is going for. So this is why I'm saying, if you're one of those schools that you have had consistent problem with behavior and you are looking at your behavior numbers, their data is in front of you. And you say, we've got to do something. This is not getting better. And you are willing to confront. Confront is an act of love. When I'm willing to confront, that means I'm going to go through what I need to go through to change it. Resist the urge to justify yourself, because that's what happens. Because soon as there's a push, people go back. Truth is temporarily painful, but it is permanently liberating. It's temporarily painful if it's done correctly. You got to be able to level with yourself. I have seen districts, when you're a person like me, obviously the teachers will love you because I'm their voice, right? The teachers will love because the teachers will let me get on them because they know I'm right. They know I'm talking to them about them. What's going to be the distinguishing factor, whether those teachers get help or not? It's going to be management. Is management willing to confront the dysfunctional issues in structure at the top? Because behavior deficits start at the top with program structure started by a leader, which means if you're going to fix behavior problems, you have to have structure at the top, the policies must match, and you got to have a follow through. Because you can have all these fancy models, but if there's no follow through, it's not going to work. You can ban fighting, but soon as somebody fight, that's calling the board office, that's saying, I'm going to do this. You can't kick my son out. It's only one fight. Who made this rule up? And back off of it. And the kids back at school the next day, you just lost your staff. You just lost the morale. You lost the spirit of the school. It happens every year. Friends, anybody who know me, I'm easy to get along with. I'm a team guy. I do not bring foolishness in. I'm a team guy. I'm a partner. If you are one of those folks who know this is your year to correct behavior and you are willing to do the work to resolve this matter, to face things that are uncomfortable, be mature, be leaders, and actually get this right and make that environment safe, I'm your person. This year, our program obviously is going to be filled. Right now, we are playing with the schedule. If you ever get emails from us and you see those training dates, please don't even, I don't know why they even put them on there. Guys, I have internal program where people that are already partners with it, that they pick days. So management just puts the days out to kind of let people kind of see what my schedule looks like in day counts. But if you know you need to get on the calendar, you got to call and get on email, make a requisite, see can we get you in. I can tell you this, 100% of everyone who's ever called me and said, Dr. Jackson, I need your help. 100%, that's ever used those words, I need your help. 100%. We've reached out to support. Does it always work out? Sometimes they just need the help because they're in pain that day. And then some people really want change. But my trigger word is help. Because that's the only reason I'm here. That's the only reason I go through what I go through. Nobody know what I go through. The travel grind. We traveled all through COVID. We traveled after COVID. We're traveling more now. It's a real challenge on my life, family. It has a taxing effect, but I go through it because I'm here for the people. If you know you need my help, this is your year to correct behavior on your campus and in your district. Call me, email us today. Let's talk. Let's get something worked out, and let's get right to work. I'm Dr. Jackson. I'll see you in class.